Hello friends, today our topic is Schrödinger wave equation for one-dimensional motion. First, we consider a free particle of mass m and it has momentum p and energy E. Okay, so mass m, momentum p and energy E moving along the x direction. Okay, x direction. So that's why it is one dimensional motion. Okay, so the wave function psi of a particle determines the complete space-time behavior of the particle and its function of x and t, means position and time. Okay, phi is a function of position and time, and the wave function this psi characterized the de Broglie's wave associated with the moving particle. Okay, the free particle wave function is described by psi function of x comma t equal to a into e to the power I into ax minus omega t. So this is equation number 1. Okay, so where a is the amplitude, of the wave. Okay, and momentum p, this momentum p equal to h bar into k, this k. So k is a propagation constant. So this is momentum of the particle along x direction, and E is the energy equal to p square by 2m, and also k equal to 2 pi by omega, propagation constant. Okay, and lambda is the de Broglie's wavelength. So now replace this equation in form of P and E. Okay, so E will be energy equal to, means H into nu equal to, nu means frequency, H into H by 2 pi into 2 pi into nu. So this means H by 2 pi means H bar, or 2 pi into nu means omega, this one. So we can write omega equal to E by H1 and K equal to P by H1. Okay, now replace this form of equation 1 into psi function of x and t equal to a into e to the power I by h bar, this h bar common, so p into x minus e into t. Okay, so this will be equation number 2. Okay, now this equation number 2 is a plane continuous plane, this equation is a plane continuous simple harmonic wave equation. Okay, plane harmonic wave equation. Okay, now derive this equation number 2 means, so equation number 2 is psi x comma t equal to a into e to the power I by h bar into px minus e into t. So this is equation number 2. Now differentiate, partially differentiate psi with, so d right x, psi is a function of x comma t equal to, so it means a this e to the power I h bar into px minus et remains, and again its derivative will be I by h bar p. Okay, so it will be I by h bar p into psi x comma t. Okay, psi x comma t. So for minus I h bar del psi del x equal to p psi. So always psi is a function of x comma t. Okay, so we can write p equal to minus I del x. Okay, again we differentiate this equation with respect to x. Okay, so this will be x2 equal to I remains this equation, so I means I square p square by h bar square and it will be remain same, so this will be psi. Okay, or minus h bar square into psi del psi equal to p square psi. So from here can operator p square equal to minus square to d2 x2. Okay, now here we differentiate with respect to x. Now we differentiate respect to y, sorry t, with respect to t, the another function t. Okay, so it will remains del psi del t equal to, now this one again remains same, I by h bar into px minus et. Here minus I by h bar e. Okay, so it will be minus I h bar e into psi. So or e psi equal to I h bar, this I minus here comes to positive plus. Okay, so from here we get a operator e equal to I h bar dd del dt. Okay, So we get three operator. One is P of, another is P square and E. Okay. Now for a free particle, the potential energy equal to 0, V equal to 0, potential energy. So total energy will be only kinetic energy. So E equal to P square by 2m. Okay, now use E as a operator. So equal to, and P square also operator to psi. Okay, so or del psi del t equal to minus square by 2m del 2 psi del x square. So this is equation number 3. Okay, so this is one dimensional time dependent Schrodinger equation for a free particle of mass m. If the potential energy varies with x, means it's varies with the position. Okay, so the particle is acted upon by a force field derived from a potential Vx, means this potential is variable. Okay, with it vary with x. So total energy will be kinetic energy plus potential energy. So kinetic energy plus potential energy, this. Okay, now again we use E as a operator. So P square by 2m psi plus V psi. Okay, so or I h bar del psi del t equal to minus h bar square by 2m del 2 psi del x2 plus Vx. So it will be just h bar square by 2m del 2 del x2 plus V, psi remains outside. Okay, then it will be equation number 4, and this is time dependent one dimensional Schrodinger equation for a particle moving under the action of a conservative force field Vx. Okay, so this term is called H, means it is a Hamiltonian operator. Okay, 2 plus V. Okay. So this H is a Hamiltonian operator for one dimensional motion. So today we see that Schrodinger equation means time dependent Schrodinger equation. Okay, so in our another class we will see time independent Schrodinger equation. Okay, so till then say goodbye and please like and subscribe our channel. Okay, thank you.